أما خانة الكلمة هي أبنته والقوية وهمو كوباني خلق كردستان وهمو خلق آزادي خواست لهر نقطة الدنيا كهن لتجمد سركوبري ديكتاتورا كان وهي وحشية تيروريستا كان ويا مستري راسا عليه وهمو إنسانا شرافة من داني كانوا كوباني لمقابل وحشي قريب داعشة والثونة والشركة.
We have organized this demonstration to draw the attention to the role that Turkey is playing in all these attacks against people in Iraqi Kurdistan, in North Iraq, and also in Syria, especially these recent days against people in Kobanê. As you might all know, thousands of people have escaped and been displaced, and they seek refuge in the border of Turkey. Turkish government closed the border on them and are not letting them to pass to safety.
In the last 3-4 days, the ISIS, that barbaric group, a terrorist group, once again by tank, they try to occupy many villages in Kurdistan. They killed many innocent people, children, women.
The Kobanê is symbol for the attack to organizing the people against the ISIS, because in other area usually the armed people, but now in Kobanê everybody armed, especially young people in military groups to defend themselves, because we strongly ask the people around the world to help them, to push the government, especially Turkish government, stop their support, and then for military, economically, everything they support the groups who fight with ISIS in this area.
It's very well known to the West governments that Turkey is playing a big part in all this crisis in the Middle East, especially the foundation of ISIS, and also supporting ISIS with armies as well as with human resources and weapons. And there are lots of evidence on the role that Turkey is playing, basically, but the world doesn't want to talk about it, especially the mainstream media. They don't want to put attention onto that, and we are here to draw attention to this part.
So we are here to put pressure for the Turkish government to stop supporting that terrorist group and dealing with the terrorist group. This is meaning also that government, it's a terrorist themselves also.
No to terrorists!
No to terrorists!
No to racism!
No to racism!
No to Sharia!
No to Sharia!
No to terrorists!
No to terrorists!
No to Sharia law!
We were kind of shocked about the lack of attention to ISIS kidnapping thousands of women from the Christian, the Yazidi, the Kakei communities in North Iraq. The whole world, where even the United Nations were kind of silent about this. Now they cannot be silent anymore, because there are field reports that are coming from the areas that these women are being captured and held. Just last week, one of the grassroots women's organizations in Iraqi Kurdistan they conducted a field research amongst all the refugees that came from those areas, and they have registered the names and the details of 519 women and children that are being kidnapped and captured by ISIS and held as sex slaves. And also there are a few women who survived, and they came back to Iraq and spoke to the media. They do talk about all the sex slave market in Mosul, and also they talk about how every day a number of the young girls are taken to the head of what they call it the emirs of ISIS forces, and they were threatened, they were held as sex slaves. So this is a reality. This is the most shocking reality that the international organization and human rights organizations should not stay silent about it. They should raise this voice, and they should hold those governments like Turkish government responsible for the lives and for the safety of those women and children, and they should take every measure to bring them back to their families and reunite them with their families.
Shame on you! Stop support ISIS! Stop support Turkish government! Shame on you! UK police! Take the hate people!
Take him, UK!
What brutal fascist group!
ISIS terrorists!
Go, arrest them! Why do you arrest them? Two innocent people! Just they throw out the eggs! This is the democracy! Hypocrisy! What support? Yes!
Erdogan is fascism!
Erdogan is fascism!